Nothing and no one can stand in the way of what we have. I will fight, claw, and tear through anyone who dares to come between us. This love is mine to protect, and I will stop at nothing. I've never been more certain of anything in my life. If anyone even thinks of coming between us, I'll be there, unrelenting, standing my ground because what we have is untouchable. You are my world, and I will fiercely guard our bond. Anyone who tries to get in the way will quickly realize that they've awakened a force they cannot control. Our connection runs deeper than anyone could ever understand, and I refuse to let a single soul disrupt what we've built. I will shield us with everything I've got. If someone tries to tear us apart, they'll only meet my wrath. I won't let anyone take what's mine. I've sacrificed too much for this love, and I won't back down. I will protect our love like a fortress. Whoever dares to come close will be met with a wall so strong, so fierce, that they'll never get the chance to come between us. There's no power on this earth strong enough to pull us apart, and I will ensure that anyone who tries is met with resistance they never expected. I'll stand as a guardian of what we have, letting no one meddle in our love. If they think they can come between us, they'll learn just how wrong they are. My love for you is fierce and untamed. Anyone who dares to try and break us apart will find themselves facing a battle they can't win. I will stand in the way of any threat, protecting you and our love with every fiber of my being. Whoever thinks they can come between us will regret ever trying. If someone thinks they can come between us, they've underestimated the strength of my love. I will crush any obstacle that tries to divide us. Our love is not fragile, it's unbreakable. Anyone foolish enough to interfere will learn that they've walked into a war they cannot win. The thought of losing you to someone else is unbearable, and I'll stop at nothing to make sure that never happens. I'll take down anyone who tries to stand in our way. I'll fight for us with every breath in my body. No one has the power to come between what we have, and anyone who tries will be met with fierce resistance. Our love is a fortress, and I am its protector. Anyone who dares to test us will find themselves battling against a force they can't overcome. I won't let anyone touch what we have. Our love is sacred, and I'll destroy anyone who thinks they can come between us. This love is too precious to let go. I'll defend it with everything I have, and anyone who tries to tear us apart will feel the full force of my determination. Anyone who even thinks about coming between us should be prepared for a war. I won't back down, and I won't let go. I'll fight with every ounce of strength I have to keep what's ours. Let no one mistake my silence for weakness. I am ready for battle. No one can touch what we have without facing my wrath. I'll protect us fiercely, and anyone who tries to come between us will regret their mistake. Our love is a fortress, and anyone who tries to infiltrate it will find themselves up against a force more powerful than they can handle. I will not stand idly by and let anyone take what's ours. Whoever tries will have to face me first, and I promise they won't get far. I will fight to the end to protect what we have. No one will come between us. Not today, not ever. I won't allow anyone to interfere in our love. I will guard it with everything I have, and anyone who tries will quickly see that they've made a huge mistake. I'll face down anyone who threatens what we have. They'll find themselves against a force they never expected. My unshakable love for you. I won't let anyone break the bond we've built. If they try, they'll realize too late that I'll destroy anything that comes between us. Our love is invincible, and I'll make sure that no one ever tries to come between us. Anyone foolish enough to attempt it will face consequences they couldn't imagine. I'll stand as your shield, protecting us from anyone who tries to come between us. No one can touch what we have without facing my fury. I will defend us against any threat, no matter how big or small. This love is sacred, and I won't let anyone disturb what we have. I'll face down every challenge, every threat to what we have. Anyone who tries to come between us will feel the force of my unwavering love. Our connection is indestructible, and I won't let anyone even attempt to break it. Whoever tries will meet an unstoppable force. If someone thinks they can tear us apart, they have no idea who they're dealing with. I will destroy any threat to what we have. I will stand as a protector of our love, guarding it from anyone who tries to interfere. Nothing and no one will come between us. Anyone who tries to step between us will regret it. I will destroy every obstacle in our way, leaving no room for anyone but us. I'll guard our love fiercely, protecting it from anyone who thinks they can come between us. No one will stand in our way. This bond we share is unbreakable, and I'll fight tooth and nail to make sure it stays that way. Anyone who tries to separate us will fail. I refuse to let anyone tear us apart. I will shield us from any threat, making sure that no one stands in the way of what we have. Our love is sacred, and I will fiercely guard it. Anyone who dares to interfere will find themselves fighting a battle they can't win. I will protect our love at all costs, and anyone who tries to come between us will face the consequences of their foolishness. I'll fight for you, for us, with everything I have. No one will ever be able to come between what we have. There's no force strong enough to pull us apart, and I'll make sure that anyone who tries is met with my unyielding strength. I'll defend us against anyone who tries to interfere. They'll quickly realize that our love is untouchable, and I will not tolerate any threats. I will stand in the way of anyone who thinks they can tear us apart. Our love is indestructible, and I'll make sure it stays that way. I will shield us from anyone who dares to come between us. No one will ever break the bond we share. Our love is too strong for anyone to interfere with, and I will destroy any threat to what we have. I will fight with everything I have to protect what we've built. Anyone who thinks they can come between us will be sorely mistaken. No one can tear us apart without facing me first. I will not let anyone take what's ours. I will stand by your side and fight for what we have. Anyone who thinks they can come between us will regret ever trying. I will guard our love with my life. Whoever dares to come between us will face my unrelenting strength. I will destroy anyone who tries to separate us. No one will ever break the bond we share. Our love is too powerful to be shaken by anyone. Whoever tries to come between us will face a force they can't overcome. I will fiercely protect what we have. No one will ever be able to tear us apart, no matter how hard they try. I will stand in the way of anyone who threatens us. This love is untouchable, and I will destroy anything that comes between us. I will guard our love from anyone who tries to interfere. No one will ever break the bond we share. Our love is too precious to let anyone touch. Whoever tries to come between us will face consequences they never expected. I will fight to protect us, making sure no one ever comes between what we have. Anyone who tries will fail. There's no force strong enough to pull us apart, and I will destroy anyone who tries to come between us. I will defend our love with everything I have. No one will ever be able to tear us apart. Whoever thinks they can come between us is gravely mistaken. I will protect what we have with every ounce of strength in me. I will stand as a fierce protector of our love, making sure that no one ever comes between us. Anyone who tries will regret it.